Awesome. Thank you so much, Rishabh, for introducing me. I think after that dance, it's very tough to beat and be here. That's why we don't have many people today. But thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be a part of the ecosystem here. We can move to the next slide. Is there a clicker that I can use? Cool. I'll just quickly introduce SOSV and Orbit and talk a little bit about what we have been doing so far. What is it that we want to do next? So Orbit is basically investing in emerging markets across the globe, specifically Southeast Asia, China, India, Pakistan, LATAM, as well as now MENA. So I'm going to talk about where all we have presence. So we have already invested in all these companies across, say, from Australia till about America and LATAM. So we've covered the whole globe. We have invested in 1,200 companies over the last 30 years. So we manage about $1.4 billion. These are the programs that we run. So Hacks is focusing on hardware and deep tech. Orbit is focusing on internet companies. We are sector agnostic, B2B, B2C, any company which is building any new product in technology is what we look at investing. Life sciences, we focus on IndieBio, which is present in Ireland and New York. So we invest in biotech and deep tech companies as well. We've been around for 30 years, as I said. These are the places where we have offices. So I look at Delhi and Mena. So now I spend 60% of my time in Mena region. We have been, in 2021, we were the #1 seed investor in the world. #9 in USA, #10 in Europe, and #5 in the rest of the world. And as you can see, we have been very active in Pakistan over the last 2 years. So this is us. Southeast Asia, #6, #7 in India, and #6 in Singapore. So these are the sectors. I won't talk about them, but you can see a little bit of idea on what are we investing in. So what is it that SOSV does for startups, right? What do we provide to startups? Why is it important to partner with us? How is it that we can help you grow? So one is obviously investments. That's the obvious bet. But on lifelong services, when we partner with a startup, we kind of handhold them throughout their journey till the time we are invested in the company. So once we invest, we will only exit once the larger investors have exited or the company has gone IPO. So we don't leave the startups right on. And we also protect equity in the startups. So let's say an angel investor comes in with us, we try to make sure that their equity stays intact, right? So that is how we kind of support you, your investors, and provide them support through the life. On the mentorship, we have about 500 plus mentors across the globe. So if you need any kind of support, be it growth, be it business development, be it sales, we actually provide business modules to you, and we kind of take you, handhold you through these modules. And on the perks, obviously we are partnered with all the global AWSs of the world, Googles, anyone that you can think of. Some of the partners are also here, like a Cypher Capital or a TDeFi, right? So we partner with these guys so that you can get support from our partners as well. Not working. So that's the ticket size for us. Typically, we invest $180,000. Out of that, $30,000 we kind of take in as a fee so that we can support you and we can support our staff with their salaries. And then we get $150,000 into the company. We do follow-on rounds. So we come in at a pre-seed C level, and then we kind of follow on with up to $500,000 to $1 million. And then Series B onwards, our growth stage fund kind of kicks in. They go up till about $5 million. So fundraising, customer acquisition, and growth is what we provide to the startups as one of the perks as well. And as I said, we have 500 plus mentors across the globe. So some of the things that I would like to focus on, what and how do we support our startups. Enterprise sales is something we are very good at. So we have partnered with about 30 plus corporates who have also invested in the fund so that we can help our startups kind of pitch to these corporates, take them to them. So let's take an example. If a startup want to work with Pfizer, it would generally take you about 1 year to get into the right people, partner with the right people. We will help you kind of partner with a Pfizer in China, say in 2 months, and then you can go global with them. So that's the kind of support that we provide to startups. Also on the B2C side, we have something called the free customer acquisition strategy, free user acquisition strategy, in which there's a lot of rev share which happens within the portfolio itself. So we have 210 companies in our portfolio. So they kind of help each other with revenue generation. So they support each other, and we do like pre-installs. So let's say a Samsung will install the Orbit app over there, and our startups can go and present through us. So these apps are installed in the mobile phone before it goes out in the market. And through that, the companies are able to generate revenue amongst themselves. So because of that, 2 months ago, our portfolio companies were getting 153 million monthly active users just by being present in the apps and generating revenue through that. So these are some of our global partners. Some of them have invested in us. Some of them are partners who we kind of take our startups to. We have Jio, which is one of the largest mobile players in India. We have DTAC in UAE. We have Decathlon globally. Samsung is a big partner for us. And these are the perks that I had earlier spoken about. We have partnered with some of the top corporates in the world who support startups. So last year, combined, our startups were able to raise 716 million, and we had only invested about 50 million in them. So this is the kind of support that we provide. These are some of the largest companies. If you look at BitMEX, which is a crypto player, we invested in them at an early stage at a pre-seed level, and they are now doing 2.2 billion trading volume. Fable is one of the largest companies in India, which is in the chronic healthcare space. Videoverse is again in the advertisement space. The Sigir is one of the largest investments in Pakistan for us. And these are some of the other investments. Shopple is in China and US. Market4 is in the US. So yeah, if you feel that you're looking for a partner who can take you to across the globe, we are some of them. We've invested in 43 companies in the blockchain space. We've been around since 2015 in the crypto space. Very smart, and 5 of our other companies are going to be presenting after me and share about their journey with us and how have they grown as a blockchain or a crypto company. So they are going to be presenting after us. Rishabh, would you like to come? And Gaurav, would you like to come on the stage? So I would like to obviously thank Gaurav for the support that they have provided us and some of our portfolio companies. They have been a great partner. So thank you for having us. Do you want to talk about a minute about our partnership so far?
So I think this is a great example of what we are doing. And the space and the dialogues that were set from this stage, both from Crypto Oasis, COF, Crypto Oasis Forum conversations, where we established that there is no competition so far in Web3. And then it was reestablished yesterday when there were like 20 exchanges, 10 exchanges of the region sitting on the same stage and still talking harmoniously about how it would expand. So technically what you see here on the stage is 2 incubators, right? We shouldn't be talking. But what's happening instead is that we are cross-collaborating. We are bringing our precision strength to their portfolio. I lost the number. It's more than 400, right? In the web, 1200. Okay, shit, sorry. That's by far not correct. Yeah. So 1,200 companies, Web 2, that we'll cross-collaborate to bring them to Web 3 from our strength, and then they take it over with their own strengths, which is great. It's 20 years of legacy, I guess. My goodness, I'm so wrong with numbers, man. 3 decades, a legacy of SOSV of producing high-rated, top-notch startups like BitMEX, which is one of the most valuable companies in crypto, I think, by far. Even if I deduct the 3 billion each found in the bank accounts of the 4 founders, right? So it's by far the most valuable company, apart from Binance, that I know in blockchain that came out from the house. So I'm truly, truly delighted, and the pleasure is all mine to have you with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you soon. Let me know if you want to talk about something that if you're building a project, If you want to kind of need a partner in different parts of the world, you want to go to different territories, happy to help, happy to talk about it. Thanks.
Let's welcome